We have a special treat today as we are joined by Colin Smith, the president of 704 Games and NASCAR Heat. Colin, first off, thank you for joining us. Secondly, for those that may not know, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I'm currently the president of 704 Games. We are the developer and the publisher of the NASCAR Heat franchise and the NASCAR Heat mobile game. I previously was at Motorsport Network, which is actually holds majority interest in 704 Games now. We made the investment in 704 Games last year, about almost exactly a year ago today, because we just saw a huge potential in this product, in this franchise, and also a great platform that we could create for our professional esports league that we wanted to put together with NASCAR and the teams. So I was there for a couple of years. Prior to that, I spent 5 years at NASCAR in their digital business and digital division. And so we're really excited with where we are today. We've got the NASCAR Heat 4 game coming out, launching officially on September 13th. And for about a year now, that's all we've been doing is making sure we're putting the proper resources and time and energy into getting NASCAR Heat 4 where we want it to be. This
is year 4. We'll dive right into it. This is obviously NASCAR Heat 4. This is year 4 of the NASCAR Heat series, and the growth since the first installment has been, from my perspective, incredible to watch. But when you're a small studio and you get a major license like this, you don't have the backing of an EA or 2K or any of these other major publishers. How do you go about representing the sport? How do you make sure the sport gets properly represented when, again, it is a smaller studio?
Very good point. It's the biggest challenge that we have for sure. But we lean really, really hard on the industry for support in that regard. So NASCAR proper, the teams, the drivers, the tracks, the sponsors of the NASCAR teams and the official partners of NASCAR. Everybody is really supportive of this product. Everybody really wants to see this product grow and succeed. So we would have a very difficult time doing it all on our own. But with the help of the industry, we just get a lot of intangible benefits from working with them. But it is a challenge. We're a small publisher. We're trying to keep costs in check and have very efficient publishing and development timelines. We don't have the ability to leapfrog dev cycles like a lot of the big publishers do. So, we finish up the annual release and then we start working on next year's immediately. A lot of the bigger guys get to work a couple years in advance and we just don't have necessarily the ability to do that. So, but we've used these last 4 years. You're 100% accurate. Every year has gotten better. Every year we start to fold in more and more from the community in terms of features and the updates that they would like to see. And it's taken the company time to get there, but I think everybody is going to be really pleasantly surprised and certainly pleased with what they see with the latest installment. It's a huge upgrade from 3, and it certainly will be the best product that we've put out in the last 4 years.
Speaking of the community, it's no secret that NASCAR fans are just as passionate as any other fan base. I saw it all over social media when I first announced that I was going to be talking with you. And just in general, anytime there's a bit of news, people just want more. But some of the feedback, and I like to ask this question because there's some fans in the community that give very constructive feedback that's useful. And then there's some that just want to harp on the negative or say this game sucks type of feedback with nothing else